Hello everyone, Broken Bench here, and today I have a Anubis Mothman team, and this was a suggestion from Grounded Sap. He did say that he wanted to see Anubis Mothman return to the arena, and I played like the day after his comment, and we got this beautiful team, this disgusting team. It is Visitor, Anubis Mothman, so the Exposed does help us, and we put in Turtle to remove the Exposed, well I guess to cover it up, when the Unicorn runs out of triggers, and so we use Visitor to apply Exposed to our team, and then Unicorn to remove the Exposed and buff the units as well. And there is like a weird little interaction with Anubis Visitor, where the Exposed goes onto the Visitor itself, so the Mothman will get the full 5 trigger buff, because if you keep Visitor at level 2, it'll give 5 pets the Exposed, and the Unicorn will buff the team as we go, and we just have Turtle to give us Melon. And it also works with Anubis, which is, really good for us. And here we just take a frog swap onto the Mothman to get the stats a little bit higher, and then we just throw the Giraffe behind it to buff it up. And here we face a Barghest team, so our Mothman is going to get a little bit stronger, and luckily we do take a draw. Here we get the frog level up, and we find the Visitor, which we are going to take the albino squirrel cell. It gives apples. We're going to buff the Mothman with it. And we just take the Visitor. We don't. We could have put the Giraffe behind it, but the math kind of works out for us here, and we have just enough stats to draw. Taking this team to the late game actually really works for us, because it's a lot better than the old Mothman, because we're not dealing damage, we're gaining stats. And we do a frog swap onto the Unicorn to give the Unicorn a little bit more stats. We're just going to take Skeleton Dog for the time being, get a 1-1 on something, hopefully not the Possum. Here our Unicorn gets rid of the Exposed. We are able to take a win, and we're now at 2 trophies. We find 2 Unicorns in shop, so we just freeze 1, and we roll into Visitor, so we're going to sell the Opossum finally. Sell Skeleton Dog, and then we're just going to put the big one behind the smaller Visitor, so that the Unicorn will set up the bigger Visitor. Here we face Rabbit team, but luckily we removed the garlic on the Swan, so we are able to take another win. Sitting at 3 trophies now. Here we find Farmer Cats. We're just gonna get that for a few buffs. We find Banana and Blobfish, so we're just gonna take those, hopefully to find a pill soon. And here we find our Anubis finally. We do have to get it level 2 for this team to work. Here we face somebody doing Flying Fish to Metrodon, another team that I've done before. Many people have done it. It's really strong and pretty fun. Our stats are still perfect for draws, so we're good for the moment. Here we combine the Visitors, and we pick up the Anubis. And we find our pill, so we're going to throw it onto the Anubis, hoping to get it level 2 either this turn or next. We do need it for the Visitor, and we find 2 level ups, being the Anubis and the Visitor. And we get Mongoose, but the toy isn't really going to work this team. I did mess that up, but it did help me find out that the Visitor does give the ailment to itself, and because of the math there, we still take another draw. We do sell the monkey now, and I believe this will just be the team for the next, I think it's 8 rounds. And we're just looking for level ups on the turtle and the unicorn. Here's where it shows the toy being covered up, and then exposed to get covered up by the melon. We will face somebody running coconut crab, and our math is still perfect for draws. Here we just roll down for different foods, different level ups. I like using tofu. It's a bit like the cornucopia, but you know, you get to really choose what food you want to grab. And here we face somebody using the new Potu, and we finally take a loss. It'll be our second loss of the entire game. But I like using tofu because it's like cornucopia, but you get to pick what food you want to grab, and I end up not picking it up there, and we find a cornucopia, and we're going to freeze it and get it next turn. Here we face somebody with, oh, it's grounded sap, but they're going for just a sauropod team. I don't know what he's running. I just noticed that it's Seagull with rice. Here we just take the turtle level up and get a free pizza, and we get the unicorn level up. Yep, we're gonna take it this turn. So now the unicorn should start buffing 3 of our units instead of just 2. Here's a cool little interaction. The Anubis doesn't care about dazed. It just activates the pet regardless. And we just take the level up on the visitor, or at least chocolate onto it, and then there's another example with tofu. We get a discounted chocolate. I think tofu is really good if you find it in the same roll as chocolate, because then it's basically like finding a crow in shop. And here we face somebody using walrus, so us having the visitor really helps us because it covers up the peanut in favor of the exposed. So we just go for the turtle level up now, since we found one in shop and with a chocolate. We're just letting this team basically scale itself. So I just realized that if the turtle covers up the ailment, the unicorn can't buff that target. But, I mean, that's alright. We get turtle level up, and we get porridge onto our Mothman just for a little bit of extra health. Our visitor is our biggest unit right now. And we take out the pony, and here we're going to trade with the 50/50 baboon and the Stegosaurus, and there goes Metabrusque. We're just taking down all the big names today. Here's another tofu chocolate, hoping to get the Mothman level 3. It's gonna give us a little bit more stats in battle. Here we face somebody going Hippogriff. We remove their mushroom, and we take out each behemoth. There was a total of 3 in that game because of the Hippogriff summon. And we find our not an Anubis, but Mothman level. We find a pizza, freeze the other pizza for next turn, but I believe this will be the last turn. I hope y'all enjoyed a return of a fun team. I enjoyed playing this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment any suggestions below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.